even Bible talks about story of Adam and Eve. So it is said that Adam and Eve, they were in the gardens of Eden and they were allowed that you can enjoy as much as you want, and they were full of trees with fruits and flowers, and they were told you can eat as many fruits you want, you can enjoy as much as you want in abundance, but one condition was given: avoid eating apple from that one tree. Just avoid eating apple from that one tree. They were shown that tree. And why that tree? Because that tree has a snake. And we know snake is generally envious. So that tree has a snake. So just avoid that tree. You can take fruits as much as you want from any number of trees in the entire garden. So one day, they were living happily and enjoying. Whenever they would get hungry, they could eat as many fruits as they want from as many trees they want. But one day when they were passing by, somehow this snake hissed in the ears of Adam. He says, come, listen. So Eve. So she became curious. He says, why, what? You're not supposed to take fruit from this. You know why you have been told not to eat apple from this tree? Do you know the real reason? He says, we have been told not to eat. What is the necessity? The whole garden is full of trees. We can eat from wherever tree. The real reason has not been told to you. The real reason is, if you eat apple from this tree, you'll become as powerful as God. You will become God. And God does not want you to be as powerful as Him. He wants to secure His position. Therefore, He has prohibited, don't eat apple from this tree. So it says, Sangat Sanjayate Kama. When you associate with an envious person, you also develop envy. So Adam became envious. This is not fair. Why God does not want us to be the God? He wants to secure His position and be God. Therefore, He has very intelligently prohibited us from eating apple from this tree and said you can eat anything you want. So she told Adam, and they plucked the apple from that tree. And filled with that enviousness, they ate the apple. And it says, moment they ate the apple, it says, Adam became he and Eve became she. And they fell from the Garden of Eden. Jokingly in the Eden Gardens in Calcutta. To play around. So they fell. So it's something similar what even Bhagavatam is saying. We want to be God, eat the forbidden fruit, rebel against the Lord, be the center of attraction, be the enjoyer, and fell from the Garden of Eden, which is the spiritual world, in the material world. So ultimately, what are we trying to do? What are we trying to do? We, the living entity, Amsha, who is Sat Chit Ananda, we are trying, because that's our original position. That's what we are. As Amsha of the Lord, that's what we are. Just like air. Air is pure. When it passes through a rose garden, it becomes very fragrant. When it passes through a place, gutter, it has a foul smell. The air is pure. But it takes the stench or the aroma from the place where it passes through. So likewise, living entity is pure, but because of this nirmatsara, this enviousness, the ichha, dvesha, that Sat Chit Ananda has come in this material world. Just like in a prison house, a prisoner is shackled using chain, imprisoned. Likewise, that Sat Chit Ananda has been imprisoned in this material world. has put in this material world. And what are the chains by which we have got imprisoned? That living entity has got a material body with Asat, Achit and Nirananda.